I'm very interested to know about your English because my channel name is The Art of Speaking English. So through my channel, I like to help the learners to improve their English skills. So may I ask some question if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Yes. So just tell me something about your English learning journey and if you are facing any problems.
Yes, sure, ma'am. So, means ma'am. So, my totally education means I have completed for Uttarakhand, and at that time I was in Hindi medium. So, and unfortunately, first to five standard, I at that time I didn't have means English subject. So, in when I went to the sixth standard, then the first time I means introduced the alphabet of the English, and then sixth and seventh and eighth I realized yeah English is important as language. So yeah, I study and yeah, how come I manage it for my 10th and 12th. So once I came means in Delhi, and I go to the means college to for my education for further study. And that time I realized I actually I was in Hindi medium, so I am a PCM student, physics chemistry math, but it was only Hindi. But at that time I did not get means admission on the means BSc in physics chemistry math. That time very hard forget me, because that time it was in English medium. And
Mm.
that time I had to choose in means the BA instead of BSc. And that time I realized, yeah, I have to work on this language. And yeah, so and after that I had been working, and sometimes like 1 month, 2 month, I work very hard on my English, everything. I think my plan to yeah, I have to do in English, reading, writing, listening, everything. But suddenly I realize one day ki how much I means getting not proper result. Actually I am expecting like faster. So yeah, it's become means too much here. I mean like 5 to 6 year I'm continue
Mhm.
working, but suddenly I can say okay, I give up. And then again same issue, once I face issue, and then again I start, and like that. So yeah, nowadays last means 2 3 months I am forcefully, yeah, I have to do it. And I keep on consistency to English. And yeah, I'm calculate my habits to yeah, how can I nearby
Yes.
people who speak English. And now here I
Mhm.
get some good environment in like in Hyderabad. Most of
Mhm.
people don't know Hindi, so they speak in English. And yeah,
Mhm.
they prepare to their own language and English. So yeah, we used to it
Yeah, you're
nowadays.
right because you are in Hyderabad, and when you are in Hyderabad, you have to have good knowledge of English. Otherwise, you won't be able to communicate with those people because they don't know Hindi, they don't know your mother tongue. So that is the case. But it is good for you. I think you are in this situation for your betterment.
Yeah,
Yes, I know you're far away from your family, but you are in Hyderabad, so that way you don't have people who can speak your mother tongue, and now you have to speak with them in English. And that way, because you said that before you were learning English, then there was a break, and after that, you were learning and another break. Because if you are not consistent, you won't be able to learn and develop, and it's very hard to go back again and recollect your knowledge and come back. It takes time if we keep doing like this, but now you are consistent, so I think definitely you will improve your English, and English is very much required. We all know whether you want to get a nice job or whether you want to get promoted or you want to just have a nice communication with your colleagues in English, you need to have English knowledge. And now because you are a father and you would like to teach your son English,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because
correct.
English is in demand. It's become like a local language now. Everybody knows English. Whether you
Yeah,
go to hospital, restaurant, shopping mall, wherever you go, everyone is speaking in English. So that's
correct.
why English is very much in demand, and we need to make sure that according to the time, we need to make sure that we just develop our skills. And if we don't develop these skills, we will fall behind, and we don't want to fall behind. Yeah.
Correct, ma'am. So now I can understand, and now I have like same. We need some patience. Yeah, we consistently only the key to means and practice
Yes.
to, yeah, if you want
Yes.
to speak. So no other
Yes.
way, no any
Yes.
shortcut. So
No any
before I put
shortcut.
more, I more focus on before like in grammar, but now I'm more focused on my
Mm.
reading, my pronunciation,
Yes.
and my practice of speaking. So before
Yes.
last 2 3 years, I spent only for grammar,
Mm.
only for writing,
Mm.
reading. But
Yes.
nowadays I am a little bit focused on the reading as well as
Yes.
practicing as much as I can.
Yes. Yeah, I think speaking practice, if we can do a day, make sure you do it. If you just get maybe 5 minutes, even that would be great. It will be great start. Even you don't have partner, sometimes you don't have partner. I know because you said that you are in Hyderabad and sometimes you have to talk in Hindi with them, sorry, English with them. So that way you have your practice. But still, if you can practice by yourself, you can use mirror technique and record yourself. Even you don't want to record and you don't want to use mirror technique, still you talk to yourself while you're doing some kind of works at home. This is, I'm missing my son. When I called him last time, he said this to me. I don't know how he's going with study and all these things. You can just think out loud, and that way you will give your mouth practice to speak in English, because our
Yeah.
tongue has influence of our mother tongue.
Mother
That's
tongue,
why
correct.
sometimes we find it very hard to speak in English, because we speak our mother tongue all the time since our childhood. And now, if when you speak out loud, what will happen? You will give practice to your mouth to speak in English, and moreover, you will give your mind practice to speaking, think in English as well. So it
Correct.
will help you double side. So just do that one, and definitely it will help. As you said, for reading, I think reading is also very essential part of English learning, because with reading, even you can give your mouth practice while you read
Correct.
out loud,
Right.
and you can collect some words. Your mind is engaging in thinking in English as well, because you are reading, and if you have this study plan, then you can surely improve and you will be able to expand your English learning skills. So if you have any other question, feel free to ask. Or if
Mm,
you're facing any problem regarding English,
yeah, ma'am. Just
feel free to ask.
yeah, ma'am. Just I want your opinion about my English. What means how I am improve and what uh, means like what where I am lacking when you talk to me in the last session and this session as well. So here means I have to means more focus as you observe me. Could
Good.
be it could be all parts means pronunciation, yeah, pronunciation, yeah.
Yes, pronunciation definitely, as I told you, because our tongue has the influence of our mother tongue. That's why there's a influence, mother tongue influence is there definitely. So if you practice, as I told you, if you read out loud, just do this 10 minutes. Read out loud. You just say, no, this is my study plan. 10 minutes, read out loud. Okay,
Correct.
if you can speak to yourself 1 minute, even in front of mirror or recording, or just you don't want to speak in front of mirror, you say, no, I am not that kind of person who can stand in front of mirror. I'm not that kind of person who can record myself. So you can do whatever you are doing at this moment. Okay, okay, I am in office early, and today I have to finish these tasks, and I have to call my family and this and that. You can talk to yourself. Okay, even you cannot talk out loud because you are in the office, you
Yeah.
can just think in English. Okay, and sometimes that would be great. Even if you are not able to talk because of your surrounding, because you are in office, you need to make sure you just write few lines. People, they underestimate this technique. When you write, what happens? You can take pause. Okay, and you can think, okay, I'm writing this word. Do I have some other vocabulary, other word in my mind? Advanced vocabulary. Can I replace this with that? This way, you are engaging your senses. You are using your eyes. You using your brain. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
when you
Correct, ma'am.
use your brain will get habit to think in English, because you are writing it that way. You're thinking.
Yes. Correct, ma'am.
Yes. So you need to make sure you give your brain lots of habit to think in English by writing and by thinking. What is around you? You can say, "Oh, this wall is very good. The paint is coming off from this wall. Someone has to paint this." something like that. Oh, this scenery, I like it, this scenery. Maybe when I go my home, I will buy this kind of scenery and
Wonderful.
it will be good or something like that. You can think, okay, what I am going to buy for my son, what I'm going to buy for my wife. Is anything good here? I can take it from here, something like that. You can just think in English all the time, okay? When you start thinking in English, automatically it will help you to speak in English as well.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
because
Yes,
what
ma'am.
happens when we speak, first of all, thoughts come in our mind. Yes, and then you speak. But if you are already giving your mind, your brain practice to think in English, that way your half job is done.
Correct.
Yeah. The time you speak, you will speak. Because sometimes people say, oh, the time we speak, what happened? We get stuck. We don't know what doesn't come our mind and we get puzzled and bewildered. But if you think in English, if you give your brain habit to think in English, this problem will not come.
Correct.
Okay, and even writing, just 5 minute, 2 minute writing, 10 minute reading, and think in English. Because I'm not telling you just you need to get extra time after your busy schedule, and you need to do that. You can do anytime. Okay,
Correct.
so don't count that. Just start thinking in English, and when you start thinking in English, you will find at the sleeping time even you will think in English. You will have dream in English as well. Okay,
Correct. Correct, ma'am.
and that is true. Actually, this happens. Yes, reading also, if you can read something, because these days you are, I think, sitting in the office, you have facilities to read anything
Yes,
online. You
ma'am.
can do that. One, at least 5 minutes, you can just read it and you can collect some words. So that would be great. But reading, I told you, 10 minutes, you have to do that.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes, ma'am.
just for speaking.
Speaking.
That
Yeah.
reading, you are that reading. I'm telling you to do it now because I know you are surrounding. You cannot speak out loud, but you that reading to collect the words. So there's two method for reading. One is to just give your mouth practice. You go gym and you build your muscle.
Yes, yes,
So
correct, ma'am.
what about for English? You need to build your muscle to speak in English.
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you do that one. When you read 10 minutes, you need to think this is the gym for my mouth to speak in English. So I need to build my muscle. And when you read normally, like you're sitting in the office and you're reading, that way you just collect some word and write down, okay, this word is useful. I can use in my conversation. And then you start using that. Okay. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So make sure you use it. If you're talking with somebody, purposely you use that word.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, totally agree with you, ma'am, because I have some words in my mind, but my mouth is not habitual to speak that word. So that time I fear, ki, should I use this word or not? Maybe it's pronounced
Yes.
correct or not. Yeah.
Yes.
So and that's why, yeah, I focus on ki we have to means practice and that word and on tongue and my
Yes.
mouth to habitual it, so that we can
Yes.
pronunciation this
Yes.
word is correct way. Yeah, that is.
Because I went through these problems. I know lots of learners, they have been facing this problem. And I also just rely on research. I don't just say I'm not in illusion. Okay, I say this and just follow that. It's not like this. This is the best of true stories. So that's why I'm telling you. So if you just, as I told you, to give your mouth practice to speak in English. And for the new word you said, sometimes you learn some new word. You feel
Correct.
that hesitated. Okay, do I speak this word in front of them? And people, they're gonna mock me, they're gonna make fun at me. So don't feel like that. You need to speak, but I'm not saying you speak straight away. If you learn some new word today, okay, go home, practice.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yeah,
go home and
definitely.
practice. That way you will be able to speak that word correctly. Like you say, amicable. You are very
Amicable.
amicable. Yes, amicable means friendly. If you
Friendly.
want to say, okay, tranquility, tranquility, a sense of tranquility. So you saying this word tranquility means when you go enter to the temple or somewhere, you have peace of mind, you are calm. Yes,
Okay.
how can I develop my sense of tranquility? Something like that. If you're saying this word, you need to make sure when you are by yourself at your home, okay, say this word couple of times. Okay, write this word in couple of sentences and make sure you speak that. Just don't write any sentence, just write the sentence which you can use it. Because sometimes
Correct.
we say Sham went to there, Sham done this, that's Sham done it, yeah, not you.
You, yeah,
Okay,
ma'am. Yeah.
you need to say, okay, I am at work and I am doing. Say yourself, okay. You,
Yes,
if
correct.
you're learning some word which is not related to your profession and not related to your daily life, you will forget it, and there is no use.
Correct, ma'am.
Okay, so you pick the word which you think, okay, it's related to my profession, it's related to my daily life. I use this word more often in Hindi, so I replace this one with English. Okay,
Correct.
so use that word. Even you are not able to say full sentence in English, you make sure you use that new words, mix and match.
Correct.
Okay. Why
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
saying that? Because at beginning you will find this overwhelmed, very daunting task to complete. But when you just mix and match, that way your mouth will get slowly used to.
Slowly.
Okay.
Right,
But
ma'am.
because you are already able to speak, okay, so don't worry about that. But I'm just saying in case.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but now you just write a couple of the words and use this technique at home. Just write down the sentences, do this, do practice, and next day when you come, you just use that word. Yes.
Correct, ma'am. I will do that, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sure, ma'am.
Okay, I think time is going over. Our
Yes,
recording
ma'am.
is going really over.
Yes, ma'am. I have a last question, ma'am, for you.
Yes.
So, as
Yes.
so how many languages, ma'am, you know means in Hindi, English, and do you know also your local means local language, Australia, or maybe as you said, your native place is means Uttarakhand. So,
Uttarakhand.
do you know Uttarakhand any language or understand or means like?
I can
Okay.
understand. I can not speak properly because,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
I told you, now we are it's the surrounding effect a lot. I don't have
Yes,
that
yes.
environment here. That's why. But I can speak Punjabi. I can understand Punjabi. I can understand Haryanvi, and I can understand some other couple of languages. And Hindi definitely because I've
Yeah,
done
yeah.
my post graduation in Hindi honors, and English because you can see I'm speaking in English because I'm in this environment, so I'm taking advantage of this environment. I'm learning and I like to develop my skills. I don't want to be spare. I just want to learn every day, and I want you to learn every day. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
so
ma'am.
make
Thank you.
yourself. You develop your skills. You are capable of learning. You believe in your skills. Believe in yourself. That way, when you have believe in yourself, everyone is learning. Why can't I learn? Yes.
Correct, correct,
This is not a rocket science. I can make it. If people they belong to village area, they don't have any facilities. They
correct,
don't
ma'am.
even have proper internet connection sometimes. They are able to speak. Why can't I?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I need
No,
to do better than them.
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Nowadays we have a lot of facility, yeah, but yeah, we need to
Yes,
some
take advantage of
take
that.
advantage.
Yeah.
Yes,
But you know what happens when we have lots of facilities, we spoil ourselves. We make mess.
yes,
Why?
ma'am.
Because we go there, then we go there, then we
Yes,
choose this, then we switch to this plan, then we switch to another plan, then
correct,
we like another. Oh, this is the nice one. I use this one, but we forgetting that this is for that person. Is suitable to that person
that person.
personality, culture, and environment. For me,
Me,
I am
what?
at beginner level. My mouth is not ready to speak in English, and I try to learn advanced word which is not related to my work. I'm just following other people, and you need to follow yourself. Okay,
Correct.
what you feel like, okay, my mouth is not ready. The time I speak, I'm not able to pronounce those words correctly. First of all, I need to work on my pronunciation, and I need to develop the vocabulary which I can use it. And yes, I think you are getting late as well. Yeah,
Mm. No,
I
no,
can see
ma'am.
your office staff.
Yeah,
Maybe they are.
no, it's 10 minutes remaining. My meeting will be start 11 o'clock.
Okay.
So no problem,
Okay,
ma'am.
so I leave you alone and I'm also getting late, so I must be leaving. So best wishes for your learning and for your job. Hopefully you will get your dream job and stay with the family as soon as possible. And yes,
Yeah, thank you
keep
so
on
much,
practicing.
ma'am. Yeah, it was a nice session with you, and I am looking forward further session after later means when we have some good command on
Yes.
English, and when I
Yes.
have maybe the next section I will once I will have in Delhi. So yeah,
Yes.
we
Be
will connect.
consistent. Don't break your practice, please.
Sure,
Okay?
sure, ma'am.
All right. So next
Okay.
time I'll see you improvement, your best version. Yeah.
Yes, sure. I will definitely. I will try my best, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you so much, ma'am.
Sandeep. Bye bye and take
Bye, bye,
care.
ma'am. Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye.
You too. Thanks.
Bye.